These guys here guarding the escape points, the boss and his lackey here, they don't move because they are standing on the escape points. So you don't have to worry about them charging you. They follow the Galdoa school of boss strategies. Um, that is a joke that you will understand if you've played this game before, and if you haven't, you will understand it much later in the game. Um, and I promise you, if you stick with me, it will not be worth it. Um,
Welcome back to One Brain Ops and Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. We're on to Rebirth Part 3. This chapter is special for a couple reasons. It's so special, I'm going to actually play it twice. So, I'm going to explain more about that when we get into it, but let's go. Okay, so I'll point out here that throughout this scene, and this is the first one, Mr. Barn, depending on who you have with you, there are various characters that have like extra inserted dialogue in this scene. I believe all the basically kings and queens have some extra dialogue. So Tabarn, Nasala, Nyla, Alencia, and Kanagus, they all insert some line of dialogue somewhere throughout this if you have them along. Right, and yeah, I forget who it was. I feel like it's Nasala. He kind of inserts his line in between those two Sonic lines there. Speculating, if I recall correctly, that it was just the senators trying to twist things around to make, justify slavery of Laguz, basically. Okay, so this platform now has shifted, by the way. So the stairs they came up were directly opposite the door, and then the stairs continuing up were to the left of where they were facing, and now like the platform has shifted somehow. Reminds me of like the moving stairs in Hogwarts, actually. But yeah, the point I was going to make was, yeah, Degencia is apparently right through this door, but they could just walk right past the door and just continue up the stairs, couldn't they? I mean, I don't understand what's preventing them from just not fighting Degencia. Anyway, apparently we're going to fight Degencia. And the dual swords, Ragnar and Elondite, of course. You can see Altina wielding them in this picture. And one thing that is interesting here, too, and Big Clingy mentioned this, I was not really aware of it until watching his playthrough of this chapter, but if you look at the armor that some of these other enemies have, it kind of looks like black armor, and so he speculated, and I wonder if this was intentional as well, that maybe the Black Knight's armor, which was blessed in the first game, what if that was actually blessed by Yune and not by Ashura? It's never clear where that blessing came from. But anyway, continuing on. Yep, so Soen is the lion, Degencia, of course, is the dragon there. And, Leron is not in this image, I don't think. But he was the fourth of the heroes, the other one. He's a heron. Okay. So now, before I get into info, I am going to go ahead and just outfit everybody here. So, we now have all of the SS weapons, and we're going to distribute them now. So Ike will be forced to use Ragnar, and I'm going to show something about that as well, but I'm going to come back to that. Elondite needs to go to either Zihark or Mia. I think I'm going to go ahead and give it to Mia, and Zihark can keep the vodka tea. So, let's do that. And then, yeah, again, I'll come back to Ike in a second. Micaiah's already equipping Rexora, and by the way, you cannot have her bless staves. So, although it would be great to have an infinite use fortify, you can't get her to bless staves. So, Rexora for Micaiah. Soth is equipping the base lard. And actually, while I'm thinking of this, I figured out what I'm going to do with the shine barriers. I'm going to actually give one to Kurth. I think Soniki is holding the other one, and we're going to give that one to Ina. And, again, I'll explain why when we get to the battle. Soniki, we need to equip Rex Flame. Marcia, we need to get the Wishblade from Jill. And by the way, the Silver Great Lance is a might of 17. The Wishblade is a higher might than even that, so... and Wishblade is 1 to 2 range, so it's a very good lance. And Jill... So the other thing here is Brave Lance is might 10. The Brave Axe is might 11, so Jill's going to take the Brave Axe as her weapon. And then, actually, for some of these units, I'm going to go ahead and just stick in the convoy the weapons they're not going to need now. Soniki, I think I'm going to hang on to that Arc Thunder, but, like, looking at this, you're not weighed down by Rex Flame because your strength is high enough. And its might is 14 compared to 13 for Cymbeline, 11 for Bolganone, so yeah, you're not going to need those fire tomes. I'm going to keep you with an Arc Thunder, though, because obviously we're going to be fighting dragons. Soth, well, he might as well keep these ranged knives, but he's not going to need the stiletto. Never used it, and that's fine. Okay, and then moving on to Jill, like I said, Brave Axe. I will keep her ranged weapons. And I could give her some more ranged weapons. I don't have another ranged axe, but I could give her... I mean, I guess I can give her like the short spear, for example. In fact, let's give her the other short spear too, why not? Let's give her all the short spears. She's probably not going to go through them, but I mean, we might as well just have them. And yeah, might 15 compared to 10, so yeah, okay. She'll have some ranged options this way. Soren, obviously we're equipping Excalibur. And again, just looking at the might of 13, it's clearly the best weapon he has. And he's not going to need these other tomes. Okay. Mia, we're going to equip a Londite. Don't need the Killing Edge, or the Storm Sword, or the Tempest Blade, but Zehark can take those. And I'll leave Mia with the Brave Sword, who knows, might come in handy. Rolf, not gonna need Silencer. I'll keep the Brave Bow and the Killer Bow, I guess, just to have them. Probably not gonna need them. Tabarn is a Laguz, so we're good there. Here, of course, Ileana will equip Rex Bolts, and we're not going to need these other tomes. So, in fact, I could have Soren and Soniki and Peleus potentially take those Thunder Tomes. Nolan is going to take Irvan, and I'll hang on to Tarvos for its defense bonus, and I'll hang on to the Tomahawk and Hand Axe to have ranged options. And in fact, why not? Let's take these guys for Arbalest and the Crossbow for ranged options. Okay. Zehark, equip the Vog Kati. Let's convoy the weapons you don't need. And let's take out that Storm Sword, Tempest Blade. Mia never used that Storm Sword, and I guess Zehark didn't either. And then, oh yeah, we've got that Worm Slayer. This is the chapter where it may come in handy. And let's actually give the Worm Slayer to Mia. I think I'm more likely to use it with her if I use it at all. I probably won't even use it at all. Okay, and then Peleus, of course, you're going to equip Belberith, which I don't think I've had you use yet, but Zuka used a couple uses of it when he had it as an enemy. Okay, and I'll hang on to this Thoron with Peleus. Now, the other tomes, so I've got that other Thoron. I guess, yeah, Soniki or Soren could take it. Let's go ahead and give it to, yeah, let's go ahead and take that Arc Thunder for Soren instead, and let's just have Soniki take Thoron. I don't know if I'm going to need it. They both hit pretty hard with just their Rex Flame and Rex Caliber. Okay. And, yeah, everybody's now got their best weapons equipped. So, Ike, I'm actually going to just show this. I'm going to just equip a different weapon. Ike will actually be forced to equip Ragnall, and so I'm just going to show that. I'll just demonstrate it here this way. Okay, now, before I do anything else, well, okay, now I won't say that. I will go through info conversations first. Let's do that. So, Micaiah. Yeah, I'm going to go through all the preparations before I create my alternate save file, because I am going to play this chapter twice, and it has to do with which weapons I'm blessing. Oh, didn't mean to advance the dialogue there. Are you alright, Micaiah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this conversation, by the way, if you recall back to part 1, I had some thoughts about Micaiah and Soth. I had this conversation in mind when I was saying those things. Hmm. Yeah, and that goes back to some things that Micaiah has mentioned earlier in the game about how, she has to constantly move because she ages so slowly. She can't stay in one place for too long because people will start to notice. Mm-hmm. Yes. And this is, again, the reference to Soren here. This comes up in, like, every version of this conversation. There's only one version of it. So this, like, doesn't require having Soth fight Micaiah and all that stuff. But, yeah, presumably Micaiah will have realized by this point, no matter what, that Soren is branded as well. So, yeah. The thing is, nowadays we have a word for what happened between Micaiah and Soth, and that word is grooming, and that makes me a bit uncomfortable to think about. Like, okay, put it this way. What if you reverse the gender roles? What if it's Soth, who's an adult man, and Micaiah, who's a young girl when they meet? That's, like, insanely creepy that they would be in a relationship for that long. So, yeah, this is why I don't. Like, it's one of the things that prevents Micaiah from being a good character to me. Like, not that she's not a good character, it's just that, like, that, I definitely don't like that about Micaiah. Anyway, I'll have a little bit more to say on that after this battle. Okay, so we get another elixir from that conversation, which Micaiah does not need. And actually, come to think of it, she doesn't need Thani anymore. We're not going to be fighting any more armor units. Okay, Sonic-y now. Oh, right, yes, Sonic-y didn't know that Zelgius was the Black Knight until that last battle. Yeah. I was just gonna say, it's nice to think that, isn't it? Yeah, plus the fact that, like, Sephirin was already in Cien before everyone got turned to stone, so, like, he would have made it here before anybody else did. Where else would he be? Okay, so yep, we got another Pavis scroll, if we want to give that to somebody. And then Raphael. So yeah, this conversation is just different depending on which Heron you bring, but they're all similar. You get the same item. And yeah, we get a guard scroll out of that. And guard, I never bother with anyway, so... options, that's not where I wanted to go. Yeah, and I guess we don't get to do skill management just yet, so... What I'm going to do here is I'm going to save, and I'm going to create 2 save files at this point. So, gotta remember, it's going to be the second slot, and well, I'm going to use the 3rd and 4th slot, actually. So we're going to do this one. And then... Actually, I'll use the last slot as my second one here. Okay, and then... Oh, I guess... Yeah, if I... Okay, I do have to save over it one more time, don't I, to make sure this is the file that I'm on. I've not really done much with creating alternate saves like this. I haven't actually had to go back and re-record anything, thankfully, so this is the first time I'm kind of messing around with this. But, yeah, I want to come back to this point for the second time I'm going to try to beat this chapter. Okay. But yeah, we are now good. Just going to double check one more time. All the SS weapons are equipped. Alright, that's all of them. And then yeah, our 2 extra units that don't have SS weapons, well obviously the dragons don't, being Laguz, and then Jill is the extra unit who has the Brave Axe, and then Tabarn being a Laguz as well. Okay. Yes. So this is what I wanted to show by just having Ike equip some other weapon. Yune, <laughs> basically tells him, hey, what are you doing? Equip Ragnall. And I like this too. They all kind of like turn and look at each other. And yeah, again, okay, now you can see it over to the left there, kind of at the bottom left corner of the screen. That's the stairway going up. They can just keep walking up and not go in and fight Degenzia at all. But no, apparently we want to go fight Degenzia. Okay, and this line, by the way, if you have only one of Tabarn, Nasala, and Kanegas, he will address them personally and they'll get a line. If you have none of them, obviously he doesn't mention them. If you have two or three of those three, then he doesn't address them at all. Yeah, Degenzia's motivations are a little bit confusing. He's just like, yep, we have to give up. And it's like, if you don't give up and stop trying to save everyone, then I'll just kill you. Okay, so first thing, okay, obviously we can still bring everybody. There's a couple things to make clear about this battle. So we've got a lot of dragons, obviously. First thing I want to mention is back here, behind Degenzia, are Nasir and Gareth. Don't kill them. They will join you as playable units if they survive this battle, so leave them alive. Then the other thing to notice is this is our first time fighting white dragons. So I mentioned this earlier, red dragons are physical attacks, white dragons are magical attacks, and if you look at their stats, yes, they have high magic and resistance, comparatively lower strength and defense, and then it's the inverse for red dragons. Degenzia himself also attacks with physical damage, and yeah, he is very difficult to take down. He's got 100 HP, and he hits hard, oh boy. So yeah, this is a very difficult fight. Some people think it's the most difficult fight in the game, and that this is really the true final boss of the game, even though there are 2 chapters after this. Before we go into repositioning and all of that, we now have access to the outfit screen, where we can manage some of our stuff that we couldn't do on the previous screen. So, let me just quick check supports. I guess Ina and Kurth can support each other, why not? Marcia and Jill can finally hit an A. Nice. There's no one left without a support partner, is there? Oh, it's a barn. Yeah, it's a barn and Sonicky, sure. Don't know that I'm going to make use of that at all. Oh yeah, and Ileana and Peleus can go up to a B. Cool. Okay. And yeah, Raphael still doesn't have a support partner. Okay, so the other thing here is skills. So, a few things that I'm going to do. First of all, Ike doesn't need Nile anymore now that the Black Knight fight is over, and I'm actually going to give him parity instead. So I'm going to take parity. Let's see, Sonic-y has it, and oh, Jill has it. Okay, I'll leave Jill with parity, and we'll take it off of Sonic-y. Okay. And then I'm gonna, well, okay. I could give him a 10 or 15 capacity skill if I take Miracle off, which I can just do. Miracle's not particularly useful. Okay, and someone is gonna get Dragon Foe. I'll come back to Ike and decide what I'm gonna give him. Yeah, I'm good with pretty much everybody else staying with the skills they have. Okay, we no longer need Nullify on anybody. That skill has ceased being useful because we're not going to see any other enemies that deal bonus damage throughout the remaining 3 chapters of the game. Other skills I can take off, oh yeah, we don't need Corrosion anymore because there aren't going to be any characters left with weapons that we can break. Okay, and someone else has Corrosion as well. Oh yeah, also we don't need Disarm because we don't have any more enemies that we can disarm. Ileana has the other Corrosion. I am still going to leave Ileana with Provoke, though. That'll become more clear in the next battle why I'm doing that. Okay, okay, so now I've got some capacity on some people. Do I want to give anything to Kurth? Well, the main thing is I need to decide who's getting that other Nile. And also Dragon Foe. So, I want somebody who can hit hard to get that Nile. Jill already has parity, so that's good. Nolan already has Nile built in. Oh, and who has the other cancel that I normally give to Mia? Oh, Nolan does. Okay, okay, so you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give... Oh, Zehark doesn't quite have the capacity to do that. I was going to give that cancel to Mia and then give Mia that Nile. Or, Zehark the Nile. But, don't quite have the capacity for it. Okay, let's take cancel off of Nolan and give it to Mia. Okay. Nolan could take probably... Well, okay. Yeah, let's give Nolan Dragon Foe. And yeah, I realize I'm gonna... I don't know if I'll actually take advantage of it, but I will have the ability to do Dragon Foe Crossbow this way. Okay, let's, Ileana could take a skill, perhaps. But I still need to decide on Nile. Oh, Rolf is another good one to do it with. Do I want to give up Imbue? Yeah, because Rolf hits hard. I mean, his attack is 61. That's... Yeah, in fact, Tabarn's attack would actually be 60 if he were to gain a point of strength. So Rolf actually even hits harder than Tabarn does. So, yeah, Rolf is good to take that last Nile, I think. Okay. And then Imbue is pretty useful. Do I want to give that to somebody? I guess I could give it even to Nolan instead of Dragon Foe and have Imbue and Renewal on him. So that he just super heals at all times. Marcia, you also are probably a good candidate for it. I mean, 14 magic, but you also could potentially gain some magic. Yeah, and the other question is, do I actually want to give Pavis to anybody? Let's actually give Kurth that Pavis, since I took Nullify off of him. Won't help him in this battle for reasons that I'll explain in a bit, but might as well just stick it on him. Nobody else really has the capacity for it other than Marcia, and I'd rather give Marcia Imbue. So we're going to do that. And then, yeah, Guard has such high capacity and such a useless skill. And then, yeah, there's no other skills that that are useful anymore. I guess Miracle. And then Ike. I guess you could take Wrath or Smite. Yeah, let's just give Ike Smite. I don't know if it's going to be helpful or not, but we'll have it. Anybody else with capacity left? Ileana. Sure, we'll just give you Wrath. Not that you're ever going to get into Wrath range, but it's okay. Okay, so that's good for skill. I don't have another Miracle left, do I? No. Anyway, that's good for skills, and then let's award some XP. Ike, I mean, I could raise your resistance, but I don't really need to. Okay, the main one that I want is Marcia. Let's make sure you get a level of bonus XP. Okay, skill, luck, resistance. Okay, let's see, Rolf. Yeah, Z-Arc, I don't really need to give XP to. Mia, though, let's go ahead and level you up, because you can gain defense. Or, not defense, I'm sorry, resistance. Okay. Peleus, let's go ahead and level you up. Okay, Peleus is now level capped. And, yeah, he, yeah, looking at him, it looks like he's only 1 point off on strength, not that that one matters for him, and only 1 point off on defense, a few points off on luck, but yeah, he capped most things. Okay, then Rolf. Yeah, I definitely want to give you a level. Yeah, because defense and resistance. Okay, and then, how much do I have left? Yeah, barely anything. Yeah, I can't, I mean, I guess I could actually level up Nolan, but he won't get any stats. Yeah, the only other... Oh, Kurth. Yeah, I can actually level up Kurth. Let's do it. Okay. And... yeah. Okay. Anyway, so now... And yeah, we already obviously did items, and you can see now that the weapons that got Bless are now highlighted in blue, and they have infinite durability. So that's the big point, is that they have infinite durability. If you look at, like, yeah, the actual might didn't change on any of them, but they just won't break now. Okay. So then, let's go ahead and reposition and get ready to fight here. The other thing that I didn't mention yet is that, so, you'll notice that Kurth and Ina start out at max, and that's going to be true of any Lagoos that you have that is not a royal, and doesn't automatically start at max, except for the herons. You see Raphael is still at 0. Now, anyway, with this map, the dragons will not fight Ina, Kurth, or Raphael. They're just safe. You can put them in range of the dragons, and they will not go after them. The only danger to them is that Degencia does have some AoE attacks, which hit rather hard. So basically, just don't bring your Heron up onto the platform where Degencia is, or they might get one-shotted by the AoE. If you're going to bring your Heron up here to chant for somebody, you better be killing Degencia on that turn to end the map. Okay, the other thing that I'm going to do is I've been playing this entire game with animations set to map only. For this battle, we're going to play with animations because, in addition to blessing all the SS weapons, I'm going to kill a dragon with each of the SS weapons. So, I don't need animations for the Lagoos. But for all of the other characters here, I'm going to show them killing at least one dragon with their battle animation on. Okay. Okay, now let's reposition. Now, the other thing is, just gotta remember what stats the Tide skills boost. So, this increases strength and skill, and Kurth's defense and resistance. So, what I'm going to do here, so there's Wardwood over here where the white dragons are. There's cover over here where the red dragons are. They do that for a reason. You can take advantage of that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to position Kurth over here and Sonicy over here. And those two are going to handle these white dragons for me. And then over here I'm going to place Ina. And who do I want to handle these red dragons? I'll probably use a few different people. But let's start with Zehark over there. And I guess I'll put Nolan over there as well. But then, yeah, for deployments, I mean, that honestly is probably good. Oh, actually, you know what? Not Zehark. Now that I'm thinking about this. No. Because he has the Vodka Tea. We're going to use Mia first. Okay. And we'll have Rolf nearby. And we'll, I guess, put Jill by Marsha and Soren by Ike. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to save again here. Okay, and we're going to fight. Okay, so the reason for putting the dragons like this on the sides, the enemies here will not go for Kurth. And this is why I gave them the shine barriers. Because I can now force them to go to Sonicy, who is on Wardwood and protected by Kurth and his Night Tide, which gives her extra resistance. So, yeah, because she already has high resistance, this white dragon does 6 damage to her. So we're going to use Sonicy and Rex Flame here. And yep, now you see we're getting battle animations for the first time. Oh, and she got Flare. Nice. I do really like Rex Flame's battle animation. That said, now that we've done it once, we're going to turn off Sonicy's animation so we won't see it again. Again, I do want to avoid slowing this down too much. Sorry, bumped my mic there. Okay, and now similar thing on this side. Ina is going to stand on the edge of cover and use her Shine Barrier. And we'll put it here. Doesn't matter if I put it here or here. And then Mia, we'll do that. Actually, though, let's bring Rolf up and hit this one first. And if he doesn't kill, that's fine. Oh, but he did. Okay, and now Mia. Let's see if you can combo this dragon to death. Just get an adept or critical. That'll do. That's why I love adept cancel vantage on these true blades. Okay, so with that, we can take Mia and Rolf's animations off. Okay, now we've got these two side areas blocked off, so let's see if we can get some more kills here for people with their SS weapons. So South, can you potentially... I feel like the most difficult ones are going to be South and Micaiah. South is probably best off going for a white dragon, because it has lower resistance. And Micaiah is going to be better off going for a red dragon. The problem is it's still going to take multiple hits to do it. So, you know what? Let's have them work together. Let's have South start this one. And he still has stillness on, so even if he takes this hit, which will hit him rather hard, I don't necessarily have to heal him. But wait a minute. You also have to really look at the tiles here. Yeah, like this is now cover. So, like, the difference is the dragon hits 37 if I attack from there, and only 27 if I attack from here because of cover. So you've got to watch the tiles. So we're going to see if South can just set up Micaiah. Okay. So that didn't do a whole lot of damage. 51. I forgot actually what Micaiah was doing against this one. Okay, with help from South, she will kill it, so let's do this. Oh, and she got Corona. And that didn't kill. I actually didn't talk about Corona. Oh, and she got a critical. She didn't need help from South at all. Okay, so yeah, Corona is her mastery skill. Yeah, it is very similar to Flare. It nullifies resistance, basically, and then it halves their hit rate, which is, I don't know, interesting. But, yeah, in any case, that's Micaiah taken care of. Let's see who can take out these ones, so... They're all just standing on the regular floor, so that's good. Well, Ileana will be able to take one very easily with Rex Bolt. Let's go ahead and see if Marcia can Wishblade this one. You get +2 attack if Jill's in range, so that would do an extra 4 damage. Yeah, because 27 and 27 is 54, and then another 4 would only be 58, so you still don't one round that guaranteed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you don't do as well against the red dragon, so... Okay, I may have to, set up Jill, or set up Marcia a little bit. So, you know what, let's have... Well, does Jill just one round this one is the problem? Yeah, Jill easily does with the Brave Axe. Does Jill one round the Red Dragon with the Brave Axe? Not unless she gets stunned, which she very well could, but I wanted to show Jill killing something with the battle animation as well anyway, so we'll either get Jill or Marcia taken care of this way. Nope, stun. Alright, well, I guess we got Jill. Okay, and then Marcia's still a good candidate to take this one out, so let's go ahead and do it, and someone else can finish it. Actually, with a Brave Lance, yeah, Brave Lance actually would take it out, but the goal is with the SS weapons to do it, so we'll just hope that she gets a stun or something. There we go. Actually, let's go here. Okay, and then, who wants to take out this one? Let's see. That is a white dragon, so Peleus probably can't. Yeah, it probably needs to be a physical attack. Nolan should have no trouble taking this one out with Urban. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right, he has Dragon Foe also. Yeah, so he'll just one-shot this white dragon easily. Oh, and Colossus, geez, do the math on that. Oh, he still had an HP to gain. Okay, cool. Okay. Z-Heart can't reach anybody else, but I could just put him here. Because I'll chant with Raphael in this space. And then... let's see. Tabarn... well, let's just have Tabarn go and fight this one. Tabarn may not actually kill. He doesn't always kill the red dragons, because they have high defense. Yeah. And then, yeah, Tabarn can get here, though, is the point. So, yep, we'll have Raphael come up and chant. Okay. And then we can turn animations off here for Micaiah, for Marcia, Jill, and Nolan, because they all got theirs. Okay. Now, Z-Hark. You should probably be able to take a white dragon out. Well, okay, you are going to need to combo this one, so let's try it. That'll work. Okay, Ike, let's see if you can do this. Yeah, you know what? I want to get Soren up into support range first, and Soren can't reach anybody right now. I mean, I could heal Nolan for 1 HP, but I'm not going to do that. Let's just get Soren into Ike's support range. And, yeah, that actually gives him enough to kill. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that gives him enough damage to kill the white dragon. Okay. Okay, yeah, he gets +2 attack from Soren. I always forget about that. I always am more concerned with the avoid bonus, I guess. Okay, so we can turn off now Zehark and Ike. Okay. And then, yeah, let's just get Ileana up as far as she can go. Same for Peleus. And actually, there's going to be white dragons coming from over here. Let's just stand on the Wardwood. Ultimately, they're going to go for Nolan because he's got a short-range weapon equipped. Okay, and then Tabarn, Marcia, and Jill can try to take out these three. They're all on Wardwood, so it's good that I've got physical attacks going after them. But it's still... like, Marcia and Tabarn are both going to need luck to be able to actually kill these dragons. Let's go with Jill first, because Jill... well, okay, even she doesn't... yeah, the ones up here are a little bit tougher than the ones that were out in the middle there that we already took down. But yeah, this is 4 chances to basically get stun or a critical. Jill doesn't have any other... yeah, okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and take out one of them. Okay, there we go. Okay, stun and a critical, that works. Okay, and then I'm going to leave Jill on this space. And I'm going to have Marcia come right here. And we'll try this, and if she doesn't finish him, then I'll Canto her to the side and have Tabarn finish this one. Okay. Okay. And yep, here's Tegensia's first AoE. So you can see it's going to hit the ones who are up front here pretty hard. Relatively, but it dissipates with distance. So yeah, like Soren and Ileana took 3 and 4 damage because they're way back there, even though they're mages with low defense. Relatively low defense. Ouch, and that still hurts even on Wardwood. Ouch. Oh, Zehark might die. Crap. Yeah, Zehark might get killed by that other red dragon if he doesn't dodge, and I don't have Nolan in support range. But if he survives, I'll be able to cross Peleus off the list at least. Oh, yep. So Stillness didn't work there because Soth was the only one in that enemy's range. Okay, yep, and you go there and attack Mia, as expected. Good. Yeah, I am just hoping that Zehark doesn't get killed. And of course they're going to wait until the very end to move those dragons to go attack him. Mia's just wrecking people. Sonic is also going to be wrecking people. Okay, and now they're gonna kill Zehark after all that. Nope, still not yet. So those two red dragons right there that could come up and kill him. Oh, and they apparently don't move. Okay. Well, alright then. Okay, well, I guess I got lucky that they just don't move. So, okay. Well, now we can start kind of coming in. I'm not going to take out Degencia yet. I do like to kind of take my time and actually take out the enemies on this map. Kurth can actually come over here and take this one out, so let's do it. And yep, the red dragon doesn't fight back. They won't fight the other dragons. Okay, and then there are going to be some reinforcements eventually over here and on the opposite side, but we're just gonna start heading back to the middle. Okay, Rolf, let's take out that white dragon that we're gonna have trouble getting otherwise. Although Peleus might be able to take him out. Nolan definitely could with the tomahawk. Actually, yeah. Holy cow. Yep. Let's do it. Dragon foe crossbow. We'll make use of it one time. That was also critical, so that was 3 times 92 damage. Okay, I don't think I want to use a use of Fortify if I can avoid it, so I'm going to just try to heal in other ways. Fortify ends up being really useful in Endgame 5, so I want to save the uses on it for that if I can. Oh, and before I forget, we can go ahead and take Peleus off the list. He got a kill there on counterattack. Okay, Rolf, well, you know what, actually, I need to... Who else do I have to do? I think it might be just Soth. Oh, and Ileana and Soren, but those two will be much easier. Okay, so can I set up a kill for Soth now? Yeah, there's a red dragon and a white dragon who are both just on regular floor tiles. Okay. 44. Or 24. The problem is that everybody has skills that they could end up comboing these dragons to death. Let's go ahead and try to have Micaiah set up Soth here. Because if she doesn't get any skills, then he'll be able to finish this red dragon off. Ouch. Okay. Okay, so now Soth can get his kill. So we'll cross him off the list. Okay, and now we just have Soren and Ileana. And yeah, we also want to heal Micaiah, though, is the problem. And I need Soren or Ileana to do that, probably. Okay, let's just have Rolf get up here and we'll just take out this one. Okay. So the other thing is, how far can Raphael get? And again, I don't want Raphael ending up close to Degencia, but I could bring... Yeah, I bet I could set up a chant for Micaiah to Barn, Marcia, and Jill on these 4 spaces, so let's try for that. And then Micaiah can just heal herself. She'll have to trade for a healing item. Oh no, she has an elixir. Okay. Right, because of that base conversation, I sent Thani to the convoy. Okay. I'm gonna have Ilion... Ooh, she can't reach that one. Okay. Okay, let's just have Peleus go get that one. And yeah, I'm gonna put him on cover, because these are gonna be red dragons back here. So we'll place him on cover. Could also have Peleus heal Micaiah, which might be a better idea. Now, let's just do this. And he's not going to kill it unless he gets Flare, but we'll see if he can get Flare. Ouch. Okay, so yeah, the problem is now I have enough people that are damaged enough that I think I actually want to do this instead. Let's have... No, let's have you stand where you are and physic somebody. So let's physic Peleus. Okay. Let's have Soren physic Zehark. Okay, and then I'll Canto somebody here and then chant for these 3, and then Soren and Ileana can still go get kills. So the other question is, who do I want to go over here? Because there's going to be 2 red dragons and then some white dragons back here. I guess I could probably send Ike and Soren that way, that'd be fine. As long as I can get... Okay, yeah, Ike can end up on that Wardwood, so... Let's do that. Let's just send Ike and Soren this way. Although, no, because this is a bit of a tough decision. You know what? No. Let's send Marcia and Jill this way. Yeah, we'll do that. So, Marcia and Jill, you guys take out these enemies. So, Jill, we'll see if you can take out this one like you did the previous couple of times with 4 chances to stun or crit. Ouch. Oh, just barely. Okay, and now Jill should be completely capped out. Yep. And then, yeah, Marcia, since Jill didn't quite finish that one, let's just take him out. Okay, and then, yeah, I kind of want to heal Jill too, but I don't have a healer now available. Okay, let's have Zehark go finish this one, because Nolan's over here. Okay, and I think what I'll do... We'll have Tabarn attack something, so you probably can't take out any of these, guaranteed. No. Do you have, like, a higher crit chance against any of them in particular? 13, 13... 15. Okay, I guess we'll go for this one for the slightly higher crit chance. Oh wait, there is that white dragon there too that moved. Yeah, okay, we'll go for the red one. Come on, tear or critical. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that takes out that one, and then Tabarn can go Kanto into the chance. And then I think what I'll do is maybe I'll just back Micaiah up a little bit so that she's further away from AoE. And then I can have her just physic Jill, because there won't be any dragons that can reach her back there. Okay, and then the question is, Soren, are you able to take out either of these? Okay, and I don't really want to place you in range of Degensia. Okay, so not without Flare, but let's go ahead and just come here and try to take out this one with Excalibur. Nope, a critical. Nice. Alright, we'll cross Soren off the list then. I don't know why the camera went behind the dragon's wing there. That was kind of funny. Okay, and then we should be able to cross Ileana off the list because this should, yeah, this will kill easily. Ouch. Okay, that was a miscalculation. Dang it, okay. So now, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna have to hope that Jill can survive. Because I need to heal Ileana. Okay. So Jill is going to get attacked by a red one. Okay, and yeah, the white ones, I think, are just going to stand in place when they shift. So, yeah, Jill's only going to get hit by one attack. Okay, so she'll be okay. So let's actually go ahead and just back Micaiah up a bit. We'll just go to here. And, yeah, Physic will get her to full health. Although, what's Ileana's biorhythm? Normal. Because Matrona would just also heal her to full health and raise her biorhythm. It's not a very useful SS staff, honestly. Okay. And then, yeah, the main thing is... Yeah, Ike gets hit so hard by this if he does get hit. I'm gonna have Tabarn try it first, and Ike will finish if Tabarn doesn't kill this one, and at least this way if Tabarn gets hit, I can Kanto him further away. Oh yeah, and this dragon gets the benefit of Degensia's Night Tide and Gareth's Blood Tide standing there too. But it didn't help him at all. Okay, and then I'm still gonna Kanto Tabarn back. And then, okay, this red dragon is coming in. These white dragons back here I don't think move. And actually, that red dragon is going to get drawn to Ileana, so... the problem is, what would you do to Ileana? If you hit, it's 56 attack. Compared to her 21 defense, so you'd end up hitting... 35. Yeah, I feel like she's going to take more damage from that AoE than 10. So I think I'm better off having Ike come up here and shove Ileana to the side. I think that's what I'm going to do. I actually don't know if Degensia AoEs this turn. I didn't memorize his pattern or anything. I didn't even look it up, so... Oh, and I also forgot to turn the animations off for Soren and Ileana, but I'll do that on the player phase. Okay. Oh, I guess those white dragons do move. Well, you decided to go for Soren, though, which feels like a bad decision. Although, you did hit him rather hard. Yeah, and the white dragon standing on Wardwood is, Oh, well, actually, Adept Flare, and now Soren's gonna heal himself, too. That's good. Okay, well, that worked out. Another Flare for good measure. Okay, and Ike is on Wardwood at least, so he'll get some extra res from that. Okay, he dodged, though. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that those white dragons on the back line wouldn't move. Okay, but now, that since Soren healed himself with Flare, he'll survive this one even if he doesn't, kill. Okay, but you know what? Soren just... this is how he rolls. Oh my goodness, Soren. Okay, and yeah, these ones, I believe, are just going to stand in place and shift. Okay, and I'm going to take one more turn to finish off all the dragons on the sides before I go and start fighting against you. I'm going to ignore those two that appeared as reinforcements, though. Okay. Okay, so we gotta take out these two. Before I forget, let's turn those animations off for Soren and Ileana. Oh yeah, and Soth. And yeah, that's everybody now, so good. Okay, and then Marcia will actually probably, especially on Wardwood, do really well against these white dragons. Actually, they hit a little harder than I expected them to. But what I'll do is I'm going to have Jill again try to go after this one. And... yeah, the problem is that if I have Jill up there, they'll all go for her instead. Yeah, so let's do this. Okay, and that was... wow. Okay, we'll put her on the Wardwood, and then... let's see. These two back here, if I can just draw the other three... yeah. Well, okay, I placed Jill poorly there. Okay, let's just do this. I'm gonna just trust Marcia to be okay. Because, yeah, she's going to be in range of all 5 of them here. But I'm thinking the closer ones are probably going to target Jill. Just luck, Marcia? Okay. Because Jill can't counterattack. And then let's have Kurth just, I guess, start coming up. Una can start coming up. Sonic-y. Okay, these three, I think we're going to go ahead and... Yeah, let's go for it, Peleus. And yeah, I probably could have just drawn them all into Nolan. Oh, there we go. Because Nolan has Dragon Foe, and I could just give him the Arbalest. But that's not really fun. Yeah, you can't quite one-shot them, but let's take out the one that's on cover. Ooh, nice. Okay, and then with the Vagati, okay, Zeeheart can't quite get there to fight at close range, but we'll use the Tempest Blade and try for Adepts and Criticals. Okay, no such luck. Okay, and then, I can actually probably have... Can Soth take one of these two? Because that'd be nice if he could. Well, okay, the thing is he'd have to be in Degensia's range to take out this one. Can I take him out with Peshkats? Ooh, perfect. Okay, let's do that, because that way it saves, Ike and Soren and Ileana's movements to be able to do something else. Okay. And yeah, I haven't really forgotten exactly about Raphael, but I don't know what I want to do with him. Because I could use him to get, like, Rolf and Mia closer. Let's do this. We're going to have Ike go this way towards the red dragons. And we're going to take out this first one if we can. And if not, Soren or Ileana will finish. Nice job, Ike. And again, I do not want to kill Gareth in this Seer, so be careful not to do that. Okay, and then this way, what I'll do is I'll have Tabarn come up. And we'll just have Tabarn come back. And then Rolf and Mia are going to come here, and I'm going to have... Oh, whoops. Dang it. I thought Mia could get here. Okay, well, Mia's getting here then. Soren can't get to those dragons. Ileana can. Let's go here. Okay. And then the question is, and we'll just put Soren here in Ike's support range. So actually though, who needs healing? I really need to heal Ileana, Ike, Jill. So actually, yeah, since it's only those three, I can avoid using Fortify by doing this. Let's have Soren heal one of them. And Nolan's still okay. Okay, and then Micaiah, we can actually have you physic 2 people instead of using Fortify. And I will leave you down here, but we'll physic Jill. Okay, and then Ina, we're just going to start bringing you up. I'll just show this conversation. But yeah, having Ina and her blood tide close by are helpful. And I could actually have Tabarn and Rolf start fighting Digensia. I mean, Rolf can do it safely from range here, so we might as well just do this. Okay. And I didn't talk about this yet, but I'll talk about it right now. So, Digensia does have... So first of all, Ire, which is terrifying. He's got Mantle, which means that you can only damage him with weapons blessed by Yune. And it also has a built-in hidden Nile, which you saw trigger there when Rolf fought him. But yeah, you know what, like I said, I might as well just start fighting Digensia. He's gonna heal some of this, but that's fine. If not all of it. And yeah, it's only okay to do that with Tabarn because I can Canto him away. Which we shall do. And I'll actually bring him... Yeah, let's bring him all the way back here. Just out of reach of all the other dragons. And yeah, Digensia healed up quite a bit of that, but that's okay. Okay, and Ileana dodged that, which is nice. Again, I might be able to avoid having to use Fortify. Okay, and then this is what I thought, is that the ones that are close enough will go for Jill. Oh, and you went for Ike. Okay, that makes sense, though. Nice, okay. I'm glad Ike didn't leave that one alive. Ouch. But I don't... Yeah, the one at the very back I don't think can reach Marcia now. Yeah, so... Oh, again, Stillness didn't work because nothing else was in range. Ow. Uh-oh. If Digensia AoEs, Soth is probably dead. Okay. No AoE. Good. Whew, okay. So now we should be able to just take Digensia down. So... Yeah, so the hardest hitters I have, Rolf is always nice to have because I can use 3 range like this. But yeah, the hardest hits I can do probably are going to be, let's see, Ileana. Yeah, you do 29, and oh, you just survive. That's awesome. Okay. Nolan is going to be able to hit pretty hard. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, Ileana can actually reach this space, so... Okay, and then the thing is, I can do those 2 attacks, and then move Ina so that I can attack from other spaces with other people, so... Okay, before I go and fight him again, I'm gonna battle save. Okay, so it's a good thing I battle saved, because I didn't realize that attacking with Ileana from here, she does get 1 shot, because this space is cover. So I actually got Ileana killed by attacking from the wrong space. So we're going to attack from here. Okay, and then he didn't ire or critical her. And then, yeah, the plan is really just to rescue Ileana, so that Nolan can come in, and Soth can probably just grab her, so that she's out of Nolan's way. And then, yeah, the other thing that I did there before I got Ileana killed was I did this. just to get Soniki a little more experience. And actually, oh, that would only be 64, so yeah, she doesn't quite kill him with Thoron, but we'll go for this anyway, Rex Flame. Okay, and then Marcia will go ahead and just hand you a kill as well. Okay, then Rolf, let's have you go after the Gensia again, and again, taking advantage of your 3 range and Ina's Blood Tide here. Alright. And now Nolan should be able to finish him. So, yep, we're going to go ahead and have South just grab Ileana. And then I really could have Ike go and finish him as well. Parity? Oh yeah, Parity cancels out Blood Tide, that's the problem. Yeah, it doesn't really matter with the rest of the army here. Although I could give Micaiah a level by just having her physics somebody. Sure. Okay, great level, Micaiah. Actually, can Mia come up and do it? Well, alright. Mia hasn't done a whole lot of fighting, so let's just do this. Okay. Let's give you 10 XP, Raphael. Okay, and then, yeah, I'll go ahead and have Nolan finish him off. And this should be a no-up as well. Yep. Nolan's completely maxed out. He can't gain any more stats. So yeah, ultimately, that level is not that difficult if you know what you're doing and if your units are well trained. The main thing is just don't bring anybody with low HP up onto that big platform or low defense like a Heron, and you won't get killed by AoE. And I mean, I had a couple of close calls there because I was careless, but it's not really that hard if you have a few good units. So yeah, this is where the history got twisted, was by Degensia to try to prevent another massive war that would awaken Yune. he rewrote history. He can't move? Huh. Yeah, we're about to get the, If you haven't gotten that joke that I've made throughout the, playthrough here, you're going to understand very soon. But yeah, once again, he cannot move. These guys here guarding the escape points, the boss and his lackey here, they don't move because they are standing on the escape points. You don't have to worry about them charging you. They follow the Goldoa school of boss strategies. That is a joke that you will understand if you've played this game before. And if you haven't, you will understand it much later in the game. And I promise you, if you stick with me, it will not be worth it.
We must save them. Even now, as we speak, countless Lagu slaves endure Binyan chains. They suffer terribly.
We have done all that we will do.
Admonitions and censures change nothing. Now is the time for the dragon tribes to use their strength to save the oppressed Lagus.
Goldoa does not interfere with the outside world. As king of dragons, I will not allow my people to fan the flames of war. Conflict on the scale you describe will wake the goddess and call down her judgment upon us all. This is the path to destruction. 1,000 years. That is how long we swore to the goddess that there would be no war. Have you forgotten our covenant?
Of course not. Yet there are Lagus who are treated as less than livestock. I cannot believe that this is what the goddess wants.
Okay, and then I know that these two do not move. They're guarding the escape point, so they do follow the Goldoa school of boss strategy. Yeah, and he's just going to stand there, so... Yeah, Jared apparently follows the Goldoa school of boss strategy. Okay, and then I don't believe the boss moves. I'm pretty sure he follows the Goldoa school of boss strategy. Oh, and he does run away. Interesting. Okay. So I didn't know that he moved, so he apparently does not follow the Goldoa school of boss strategy after all. But
Goldoa will not move. This decree stands from the time our nations were formed. The goddess has not yet slept 150 years. Would you see the Lagus and Bjork destroyed? Would you see all of Tilius awash in blood?
oh, I left Marcia in reach of that. Oh well. And yeah, that general follows the Goldoa school of boss strategy, so he does not move. And then, yeah, this is the one with Purge. So yeah, because that Purge enemy follows the Goldoa school of boss strategy and doesn't move forward, Provoke on Shinen there is not taking effect, but we will be moving Shinen into his range. Okay, yeah, so the generals there don't move. Goldoa school of boss strategy at its finest. And then, yeah, the boss and the general are not going to move. Again, Goldoa school of boss strategy here. Yep, so we brought an entire army into neutral Goldoa. And, I mean, we had to bring it to them, because as you know, Goldoa, they're not going anywhere. I mean, you have to come to them. That is the rule.
No. Unless destruction comes to seek us at our door, Goldoa will not move for the sake of future generations.
Tell me, do you care nothing for the Laguz who suffer in the current generation? Do you think it would comfort them to know that you condone their misery?
All things require sacrifice. Where are you going?
To Benyan. I will find a solution without you.
You who have lost your birthright? All you will accomplish is your own destruction. Hold! Hold, I say!
So Kurth is going home to his home country. He never said where that is. I hope it's still there when he gets back. I hope it didn't, go anywhere. But you can't, just... A country can't just, move, can it? I don't think he has anything to worry about. So now, you should get the joke. I promised from the beginning it would not be worth it. Okay, right. So Kurth is now the king, and so he gets form shift. One of these skills has to come off of him. I don't think I'm going to make use of Savior again, so we'll take that one off. Alright. So, that is the save screen. However, this video is not over, because as I said, I am going to be playing this battle twice. So I am going to go ahead and save. But then I will be reloading that last file, so...
Oh, goddess.
Sorry. Slight spoiler for the start of the next video, but I will be back in a moment, and we are going to play that chapter again, and I'm going to do something special. So... see you in a bit. Okay, so we're back here before we enter to fight Digensia. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to beat Digensia in one turn. I've done the math. Mathematically it's possible. It's going to be interesting to see if I can actually make it work, though. So, okay. The only things I really need to change here are that we're going to take some long-range tomes. And the main one is bolting. And we'll just give that, and I believe there's a blizzard in there as well. Yep. Okay. So, we're going to have our mages each get long-range tomes blessed, and the main one that I need is the bolting. I don't even know if the other ones are going to be helpful. Sorry, I meant to keep Ileana there. Soren take Blizzard. We'll have Peleus take... Oh, actually, Peleus is going to need to take the bolting, right? Ileana take a Meteor. And then Soniki take the other Meteor. Whoop. Okay.
So now we've got Meteor, Blizzard, Bolting, Meteor. Okay. And then the other thing is I'm gonna excuse me, I'm gonna give Rolf Dragon Foe as well. Actually, I'm pretty sure that Nile cancels out Dragon Foe. Yeah, because in the previous run, yeah, I had Nolan fight Dickensia at the end. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna give Rolf Dragon Foe. But I can't do that on this screen, so we're gonna go ahead and fight. Okay, yep. Oh yeah, Ike, you need to equip Ragnall, right? Okay, Lagoose transform. We bless everybody, yep. Okay, everybody turn and look at each other. Yep, we've seen this part before. Okay, Yune went to go rest. Micaiah is fine. Yep, okay, now we go fight. And I could just press start and skip all this dialogue, but I'm gonna just kind of speed through it this way. No, it was the Calder of Release, not the Spirit of Chaos. Uh-huh, yeah, well, F you, I'm gonna transform and make you fight me. Uh-huh. And then Kurth is like, can't we talk about this? And then Digensia is like, no, and Ike is like, no. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to reposition first, but I don't know exactly how I need to do this. So this is the whole reason that I stole that bolting way back in part 3. This is the reason I brought Raphael instead of Race into Endgame, is I want to try to take out Digensia on turn 1. Okay, so my 4 mages. So right now Peleus is holding the bolting, of course. Of the 4 of them, who has the highest magic? So Peleus is 39, Soniki is 39, Soren is 40, Ileana is 39. Okay, and Soniki... So I could try to give her an extra point of magic, and I think I'm going to do that right now. Please gain magic, Soniki, and cap it so that you can hit 40. Alright, perfect. Okay. So now... Oh, and then while I'm in here, yep, we gotta give Rolf Dragon Foe as well. Okay, remove Gamble. Assign Dragon Foe. And I'm not gonna do all the other skill management that I did in the canon run of this chapter. So, okay, now back to repositioning. So, Raphael, your movement is 7 with Celerity. Okay, and then the big thing, though, is that Bolting's range is 10. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the furthest away, or this space that I could be. So... what I need to be able to do is I need to be able to chant for the 2 mages that hit harder with bolting, which are going to be Soren and Soniki, right? Soren was the other one with 40 magic. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to need to position Soren here, Soniki here, or here. Doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to want to get Tabarn in the chant as well, because Tabarn is going to need to fly up and deal some physical damage. And then the same is true of Jill. So with Jill... Okay, I'm going to do the math on Jill real quick. So with a Brave Axe, her attack is 46. Against Digensia, though, his defense is 50, so she cannot harm him. However, with Irvin, her attack is 57. And so she'll actually be able to hit 7 damage. She gets... Oh, if I put her near Marcia. She gets another +1 attack from Marcia, so if I could get Marcia close enough, I could potentially do another damage that way, but I don't think I can get her close enough. And then the other thing... Oh, right. I forgot about this. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, but... the rescue staff might come in handy here. Okay. So... Again, I'm just going to count out from Degencia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So right here. So Raphael needs to get to that space, so right in front of the Wardwood. His movement is 7. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could actually have Raphael all the way at the back, so let's do that. And I'll need to take out probably this dragon to make it easier for me, just so I have the ability to chant for 4 people, but anybody can do that. And then, let's see. So, I actually want Soren to have the bolting first. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to use the other tomes at all. Okay, and then we're going to want to get Soren to this space, so your movement is 6. So from here, 3, 4, 5, 6, perfect. And you're going to be in Ike's support range there too, that's good. Okay, then, we need our other 3 mages over on this side. Your movement is also 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you could get there. And then do I have... Oop. Your support is with Peleus, and you guys actually do get attack from each other. So, yeah, if I have... Okay, so if I have Soren go here, Ileana go next, she'll be in support range of Peleus. Soniki go next, and then Peleus go last and go here. Okay, that can work. Then, Rolf, your movement is 7. So if I start you here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Okay, I can't quite get you... I would need to get you 1 more to be able to hit that dragon, so I could shove you. So Soth could probably shove you. Yeah, I'd just run Soth back and have him shove. Perfect, okay. And then... Jill, your movement, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... And then, after you're chanted for, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Kanto out of the way. Okay. So, and then to Barn, your movement is going to be higher than Jill's, so you'll be good. Okay, so I think I should be able to do this now. I'm going to have to reset, probably because my mages are going to have low hit rates with bolting, but... we're gonna try this. Like I said, I've done the math. I don't know if it's gonna work out, and I might have to retry it a few times if this strategy doesn't work. And I may need to employ Micaiah and the rescue staff to be able to try to get another unit up there, basically. Okay, but we're gonna try it without the rescue staff first. So I'm gonna save. Okay, and we're going to try to execute this plan. So first up, Soren. Bolting. Okay, so he's only got a 42 hit rate, so if yeah, obviously if he misses, I'm resetting. Oh, he actually hit a 42 hit rate. Okay, so then after each attack, we battle save because these hit rates are so low. Okay, and then again, the plan was to use Peleus and Ileana next, so we're going to go ahead and trade for that bolting. Oh, shoot, I'm out of range. Okay, well, that, I guess is a bit of a problem, although, okay, I don't know if that's going to cost me the ability to do this. I might have to rethink things, but I'm going to go ahead and just hit this one. Okay, and that actually means Rolf doesn't need to go take that one out. And then, yeah, let's just go ahead and take out this one, which, really anybody who I'm not using can do. Yeah. And yeah, I can very... Yeah, if Zehark hadn't done that, I could have very easily just, had someone come here and use a ranged attack. Okay. So then, next has to be Soniki, and her hit rate's also going to be really low, so I'm going to go ahead and battle save again, and, you know, if I have to start over, I will, but, yeah, we're going to go ahead and trade for that bolting. And then attack, 12 damage. Okay, 72 hit rate is surprising. I'm curious what parity looks like. 82 hit rate. Oh, is he on cover? Is that why? Anyway, yeah, so let's go ahead and parody bolting. And by the way, I love this boss dialogue. Nice, alright. Okay, and then we'll battle save before moving Peleus. Okay, only a 53 hit rate, so... Yep. Okay, so I missed. So... I might end up resetting to redo that. However, I haven't reset yet, so I'm going to actually try to do this without having to reset at all. I don't know if this is going to work at all. Okay, so, yeah, I'm back to this point because I hadn't battle saved there for a few moves, but we'll just redo these parts of it real quick. Get Jill up. Have Raphael chant. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and, again, I'll repeat the Jill and Tabarn attacks. Doesn't matter what order I do them. Oh, and I really should have used parity to cancel out Ire, but he didn't trigger it, so it's okay. Okay, and I skipped over that dialogue there because we saw it in the canon run anyway. Okay, and now, this time, after I move Ike, and actually, Micaiah can get all the way up to here, so let's just put Ike here. This time I'm going to battle save. Oh, I hadn't moved Peleus yet. Whoops. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. I can do this now, so... Yeah, I thought I had moved Peleus, or I had battle saved after having moved Peleus, but I guess not. It doesn't, again, the order of these doesn't make a huge difference, but now I've battle saved before doing this, so if he misses the 53 this time, which he did not last time, okay, and he hit it again, so I'll battle save again. Okay, and then we're going to have Soren go first. Okay, and then you gotta hit this 42, Soren. Alright. And he leveled his Thunder rank. Battle save again. Okay, and now... Oh, yeah, and parity gives you a better hit rate. Alright, now he's down to 6 HP, and I can't get anybody to him except that I can. And actually, just gonna battle save in case this somehow malfunctions. The plan was to do it with Rolf, but actually, I have a choice about who to do it with, don't I? Marcia, your attack is 49, his defense is 50. Oh. But you do get Jill support. It's not enough, though, I don't think. I don't think she gets +3 from that, even at an A support. I don't recall, but it's okay. We'll just use Rolf. And yeah, the point is that we're going to rescue him. Okay, and that gets him close enough. Alright, and we did it. We took down Degensia in one turn, and I actually only had to end up resetting once in order to do that. I got pretty lucky with some of those low hit rates, but yeah, I only actually missed one attack that I needed, and I didn't even play it quite right because I accidentally had Ileana out of range of him. But yeah, that's how you beat Degensia in one turn. Alright, and with this level up for Rolf that doesn't mean anything, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for this video. So thank you for watching One Brain Ops. I will see you next time.